All right, so welcome everyone to another interesting episode here at Meet the Property Guy. And today we are just a few days away to 2024, and we want to get you gingered very early into into the year 2024. So since this channel we talk about real estate, so today we'll be talking about what your real estate portfolio should look like in 2024. Basically, so a couple of you guys have been investing for 5 years, for 10 years, for 2 years. Some just started investing this year. So this portfolio example will guide you in knowing what to look for and what you already have in your portfolio, what you should be eyeing in your portfolio, and the different ways that you can maximize your portfolio as well as minimize the risk on your portfolio. So in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, this Meet the Property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate for first-time investors, avid investors, everyone that is interested in real estate, that is interested in Nigeria real estate, in Lagos real estate. Here, this is a good channel basically. So we share everything here: return on investment, risk, location analysis, predictions, pros and cons, land titles, land documents, and land scams, real estate scams, different ways that you can make money, and as well as the different ways that you can lose money by buying real estate, by investing in real estate here in Nigeria. So this is a channel that you really don't want to miss, and that's why you should subscribe to this channel. If you are subscribed already, you should also turn on the notification button so that as we are dropping this content, we are dropping this episode, you don't miss it. Trust me, there's so much that we are going to be sharing on this episode that you don't know before, and so much of our videos like that have been like that on real estate tips, real estate advice, real estate suggestions for you, just to make sure you are investing better. So I will advise that after you watch this video, you also go to our different playlists. We have a place on property investors, playlist on property analysis, playlist on shortlets, playlist on land banking, playlist on Ekbe, and so on and so forth. You are definitely going to learn a lot from it. So let's go straight into the topic: what your portfolio, your real estate portfolio, should look like in the year 2024. All right, so before we go straight into the topic, we really want you to subscribe to our channel because we don't want you to miss any of our videos, number one. And secondly, we are going to be rolling out membership also, and we start having different content for different membership categories. And for people that are not in our subscriber list, they might not be entitled to watch our full videos or full episodes anymore. So if you have been watching our videos 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, trust me, you want to subscribe. Go to your mobile phone, type Meet the Property Guy on YouTube and subscribe, and you can continue enjoying our videos on your TV. So let's go into the topic now about portfolio and managing your portfolio, building your portfolio for 2024. And like I said before, a couple of you guys have been investing years ago. Some started investing now. Some are also looking at to start investing in 2024. So this will definitely still tick a lot of checkbox for you. So now we have cash flow, we have land banking, we have the positioning, and nothing much here because I've done a video on how to diversify your portfolio before. So a couple of you guys already have an idea of what some of these things mean. Now, if you talk about cash flow real estate, we're talking about real estate that you can own and then be earning some form of dividends from that investment. You buy an apartment for 40 million, you rent it out for 1.5 million or 1.8 million. That's cash flow. You buy an apartment for 80 million, you furnish it, and then you are charging 100k per night for shortlets, and then every month you are making whatever million or whatever thousand. That's cash flow. You invest in an equity real estate, and then you own maybe 20% or 30% of the real estate, and then they rent out the apartments, and then they are paying you maybe 30% of the rent every month or every year. That's still cash flow real estate. So any form of real estate that you own, if it's land, you own land and then you lease it or you rent it, and then maybe the person is farming there, the person is doing commercial there, and the person is paying you so amount every year or every month. That's your cash flow real estate. So any form of real estate that you own and it's giving you any form of dividends, that's what we mean by cash flow real estate. So this is a must in your portfolio. It's a must. It's either rental, it's shortlet, it's commercial, because we have different types of cash flow. this cash flow is even a video on its own. So your cash flow can be from residential, it can be from commercial, it can be from farm or agricultural. So commercial, that's where we have shops, more spaces are trending now. So a lot of places in the Lekki axis down to Abijo GRA that are selling more spaces. So if you have residential, maybe you have 2-3 different flats that you are collecting rent, then you can also start eyeing commercial cash flow in your portfolio for 2024. Find a mall space, you buy there and then you rent it out, or you lease it out. So more people will be interested to lease. A company can come to you that, okay, you want to do an office in this your mall space, want to do 5 years lease. A restaurant can come to you that this is your mall space, you want to rent it 7 years lease. Commercial cash flow. Now then, land banking. So for land banking, we have different categories. So for land banking, we have the high yield land banking, we have the JV land banking, we have the short flip land banking. Now, for your portfolio also, you should also spread your land banking around these categories. The high yield land banking are places like Ekpe, places where you can buy a land for like 750k, 1 million, and then before you know it, the land is 2 million. The land is 2.5 million. You're already seeing 500, 300, 250% return on investment. High yield. You can buy a land for 8 million, and then before you know it, the land is 20 million. High yield. Then for JV, joint venture, I've done a video on JV also. So you buy land in some certain locations. So you can't have a land in maybe Songo or Ifo and they want to do JV. They might not really want to do JV with that. So but if you have a land in like Ibama Desonya, you have a land in like Badore, you have a land in like Ologolo, you have a land or a property in a place like Surulere, maybe your family have a property there and hold house, so you can do a joint venture with the developer, and then they can bring down that old building and then build modern apartment there. So you can be a build and share or a build operate and transfer. So you should also be buying land banking for JV. So Songotedo, Abijo, Badore. So you can look at JV land that you can buy there and in the future for JV purposes. Then you also have land for short flip, land banking for short flip. So there are some locations where you can buy land there and then let's say within 2 years or within 3 years you can flip. So this is also common in places like on the mainland, where you can buy and hold dilapidated house, demolish it, and then within 1 or 2 years you can flip it. So this is also another option that you can have in your portfolio for 2024. Yeah, so for positioning, we have like different 4 positioning that you can do for 2024. We have the luxury areas. We have the student areas. I'm giving an example of Lagos, so this also still apply for anywhere. If it's Abuja, we have luxury areas in Abuja too. If it's Port Harcourt, we have luxury areas in Port Harcourt too. If it's Ibadan, we have luxury areas in Ibadan too. So student area, we have student area in Port Harcourt too, because we have University of Port Harcourt, we have University of Abuja, we have University of Lagos. So we have student areas in Lagos, places like around Yaba, Akoka, Bariga. Those are student areas. So you can go to Ilorin too, maybe around Kwasu, around Unilorin, around Kwara Poly. Those are student areas too. You can go to the east, around Nsuka and the likes, to that student areas too. So position around these different 4 places. So we have luxury areas. We have Lekki Phase 1, we have Ikoyi, we have Victoria Island, we have Magodo, we have Ogudu GRA, Ikeja GRA. All those are luxury areas. Then we have student areas, Paku, Akoka, Kemis, Bariga, student areas, down to Pedro. Then we have administrative or business areas, Ikeja, VI, then around the Lekki Free Trade, maybe you buy a property before the Lekki Free Trade, you buy a property after the Lekki Free Trade. Those are administrative or business area. You are buying for the commercial activities that is happening around that area. Then we have the emerging areas. The emerging areas are places like Epe, places like Badagry, some part of Ikorodu, maybe towards Magbowa, Imota, Gbeigbe, emerging areas. So you can see now that these you can just pick up a cardboard, and then draw these on that cardboard and put it in your room. So cash flow, real estate for 2024, you have a goal for cash flow real estate. For 2024, you have a goal for land banking real estate. Either is a high yield buy and then the price doubles within how many years. Now, most of this high yield land banking, the maturity period are always long. So which means that if you buy a land for 750k, yes, within maybe 2 years the land can become 2 million, but the land has not matured yet. So compared to maybe you buy a land at 100 million or 80 million, so definitely the land might likely not double in 2 years, although you can sell. So that's one thing you have to note about this high yield. Then JV, look at locations where you can buy a property and then even if you don't build on it, someone else can build on it and you still make your profits. So and then the short flip land banking. Then in terms of positioning, you don't position around one, you spread for the luxury real estate. Some of you are already buying apartments in Lekki Phase 1 right now, in Ikate right now. All these are luxury real estate. Then student areas, you can't overlook these too. Anywhere there's a university in Nigeria, there's a market for real estate there. So you just need to brand and position there. Basically, either is Unilori, is Unibadan, is Nsukka, University of Nigeria, is University of Port Harcourt, University of Abuja, anywhere, OAU is a student area. You can position there and tailor your real estate for students, hostels. Then we have the administrative and business areas, places like Ikeja, places like VI, and then Lekki Phase 1 also is getting more commercialized right now. So that means you can have a cash flow, you can have a commercial cash flow. So your commercial cash flow should be around the administrative business areas. Your hostel, which is residential cash flow, should be around the luxury and student areas. Are you seeing it now? While your farm cash flow can be around the emerging areas for people that want to lease your farm. So hope you are seeing how all this now, how they're interlinked. So administrative and business area, even around the free trade zone side, around the seaport side, in Bejuleki, is also still part of the commercialization and business area. So you can position there. So your land banking also the same thing. You can buy land just around these areas to hold for different purposes too. So emerging areas, Epe, Badagry, all these places are emerging areas. You can look at any location around the map also, where you look at, okay, if I position here for 6 years, for 7 years, something will happen here. That's an emerging area. So that's really how to build a portfolio for 2024. And for a couple of you guys that have been investing already, that have been buying properties already, you can now start looking at your portfolio and then start ticking. Okay, it's to know it's for this. Okay, my apartment in Ikate is for this. Okay, my land in Agbowa is for this. Okay, my shortlet is for this. Okay, this shop that I'm building is for this, and you can start ticking. So this can also help you to now plan maybe your next 5 years investment, your next 2 years investment, your next 10 years investment. And that's also one of the reasons why I always tell you that if there's anyone managing your real estate portfolio, it has to be me, basically, because there's absolutely no one that does it better. Yeah. So we manage your portfolio. We look at what you have. We look at what you should have, what you should try to position for, and we hold your hands all through to guide you and to advise you on the different ways that you can make money, maximize your profit, and minimize your losses. So for a couple of people that always ask, Rabiu, we don't even know what you do. Rabiu, are you this? Are you that? Okay. What we do is we build portfolios. We build portfolios for our investors. We build portfolios that for people that want to invest in Nigeria. We don't sell properties. That's the difference between us and others. So we don't just come to your DM or to you on YouTube and start telling you, oh, as you can see behind me here, we don't just want to sell that property to you. We want to look at your portfolio, and then want to look at what that property is taking in your portfolio. Is it needed? Do you have too much of land banking already, and you should be looking at cash flow? Do you have too much of residential already, and you should be looking at commercial? Do you have too much of business areas already, and you should be looking at luxury? Do you have too much of emerging locations already, and you should be looking at business areas? This is what we do, basically. So managing portfolios like these are what we do, and that's why if you are really, really serious about your real estate investment, about your real estate portfolio, I am your go-to guy. So if you have questions for us, you can drop your question because we want you to make a lot of money in 2024, and we don't want you to make the same mistakes that you make this year or you have been making for whatever years. We want you to invest smarter this time around. So you can drop your comments. My WhatsApp number is always on the screen. Also, you can reach me on WhatsApp. We can look at how we can set up something like this for you, how we can maximize your investment to the full potential. So I still remain your number one property on the planet, your property advisor, your property consultant. My name is Rabiu Mustafa. So if you are not subscribed yet to our channel, this is also ringing it in your bell again. Come and subscribe. A couple of you guys have reached me and asked me, Rabiu, how can we support your channel? Subscribe and give me 20 subscribers too, or 50. So share our content on everywhere. Share it on your Facebook, share it on your WhatsApp status, share it on your WhatsApp groups, WhatsApp communities. Tell people that Rabiu is doing an amazing job. You need to listen to Rabiu, and that's the way that you can support us and you can encourage us to do more of this, really. And don't forget also, if you learned a lot from this video, give us a thumb like. You guys have been amazing this year, really. Our success and the tremendous progress that we had this year is all down to you guys. It's all down to you guys, because if we do this content, we do this video, you don't watch it, they are useless. So thumbs up to you guys. We so much appreciate you, our viewers, our investors. We even have people that comment on all our content. We so much love you guys. You guys are the real MVP. Thanks, and see you later.